Bonjour tout le monde! In this short lecture video, we're going to review how to ask a simple question, otherwise known as a yes or no question. In French, there are three ways to ask simple or yes or no questions. Those three ways are intonation, using est-ce que, or using the inversion. As you can see here, intonation is the most casual way of asking a question, and that's what we typically use in either conversation or when we're writing a text message or an email using a conversational tone. Now, est-ce que is used in both speech and writing. It's standard, so it's neither very informal or very formal. And then the inversion method is pretty formal. Sometimes people will use it in speech. Usually it's reserved for writing. Now, let's take a look at this one question, do you speak French? And I'm going to pause for a moment and see if you can write out or say out loud the three different ways to ask this one question. Okay, now we're going to look at how to do it. And actually, we're going to use the subject pronoun tu. We're going to use the tu form. So, tu parles français. This is our intonation. Now, all intonation is a statement turned into a question with your voice. So, tu parles français by itself, the statement, means you speak French. All I have to do to turn it into a question is to change my voice into a question mark. Tu parles français? So that's the easiest way to ask a question, which is why it's used a lot in conversational French. Now, with est-ce que, when I have a simple question like this, all I need to do is throw est-ce que in the front of it. I can do that when the question starts with a subject and a verb. So I'm just going to put est-ce que in front of my intonation question. And that's it. Very easy. So, tu parles français becomes est-ce que tu parles français? Now with the inversion, I'm going to invert the subject and the verb. So instead of tu parles, I swap positions and I put parles tu. And when I do that, I need to use a hyphen in between. So parles tu is my inversion, and then I add the rest of the question. Parles tu français? And that's it. So that's pretty simple because we just have a subject, a verb, and then one more word. Tu parles français? Est-ce que tu parles français? Parles-tu français? Intonation, tu parles français? Standard. Est-ce que tu parles français? Inversion. Parles-tu français? So we're going to do one other question, and this one's a little more complicated because we have a question word. Our question word here is where, which is où. Now, with the intonation method, the question word is going to come at the end of the question. So I'm going to put my intonation question, tu parles français? And I'm going to add où at the end. Tu parles français où? With est-ce que, I need to put my question word at the beginning. So I put où first, and then the rest of my question as I had it before. Où est-ce que tu parles français? And with the inversion, I'm going to put it at the beginning, just like with est-ce que. So où, and then the rest of the question as I had it before. Où parles-tu français? And that's it. I hope this helps as a review for how to ask a question in three different ways. Bonne journée. Au revoir.